All right, let's see. Let's get started.
Okay.
First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to join us our today's AMA. I am Victoria, the host of today, and WEEX is a global digital asset trading platform and trusted by over 60 million users and 2,100 affiliate and KOLs across Asia, Europe, and North America. It's the dedicated providing a professional, transparent, and fair trading environment, and with instant signups and seamless user experience. It's very happy today. We have our special guests from SoccerGo team, Jane Cho and Christina Parker. Could you guys say hello to our audience and then make a quick introduction?
So thank you. I'm Jin Choi. I'm Chief Marketing Officer at SCG. SoccerGo is a Web3 based mobile board game that combines the excitement of soccer with the strategic structure of Monopoly style gameplay. Players roll dice to move across a dynamic board where they can construct buildings, acquire football clubs, and compete in asynchronous soccer matches. What makes SoccerGo unique is its hybrid economy and player-driven asset model. The game integrates NFT-based assets such as player cards, clubs, stadiums with core gameplay, allowing users to own, upgrade, and trade in game assets. Unlike traditional play-to-earn games that often suffers from unsustainable reward structure, SoccerGo is a design around long-term engagement, balancing casual gameplay, progression system, and limited supply and NFT assets. Furthermore, SoccerGo emphasizes strategic depth by offering a multi-layered reward structure, board progression reward, soccer match victories, mystery boxes, NFT upgrades, and club league operations. The Genesis NFT system is particularly crucial, offering passive income and exclusive access to game functions for early supporters. With a fixed supply utility token and a non-speculative in-game currency, SoccerGo ensures a sustainable Web3 gaming economy that connects gameplay with asset value in a secure and transparent way. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. There's a couple of things you currently mentioned. It's quite interesting. I heard some like a very unique but also kind of new words. First thing first, as you said, it's a completely social community game. And that's a quite interesting a new term. So I want to wondering more like what is it represent for and what is has been different from like traditional Web3 game.
Okay. Great question. Social community game, SDG, represent a new paradigm in Web3 gaming, where players are no longer passive participants, but active stakeholders in a connected gaming ecosystem. SCG is not just a label, it's the foundation of how our games are designed and how communities interact with each other through gameplay, ownership, and progression. Unlike traditional Web3 games that often focus only on token speculation or simple asset ownership, SCG offers a multi-game, connected structure where NFTs in-game assets and user progress and shared across different sports games, starting with Soccer Go and expanding into Golf Go, Fishing and Go, and Baseball Go. These assets are not static. They evolve, combine, and serve as a strategic resources in an expanding metaverse of sports experiences. More important thing is the community aspect of SCG emphasizes collaboration and competition. Players can build clubs, run leagues, and participate in governance through NFT-based systems. Ownership isn't symbolic, it's functional. For example, owning a league NFT grants operational rights, revenue access, and game design influence. Through these mechanics, SCG fosters a decentralized, asset-driven community where every action contributes to both personal growth and ecosystem expansion. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. And I think I want to dive in a little bit beyond the the concept of the game you're offering. You said something about like SCG is going to build an NFT chain. So what is like the simple terms like the community be able to understand, and what is go beyond like consider it just a regular gaming plus NFTs, and why
Okay.
you choose to build the your own NFT chain on Solana?
So the term NFT chain in SCG goes far beyond traditional NFT gaming. It refers to a dynamic system where NFTs are not static collectibles, but living assets that evolve based on player activity, achievement, and strategic decisions. In most Web3 games, NFTs serve as a proof of ownership or tradable visuals. In contrast, SCG and NFT chain transformed NFTs into functional, growth-oriented assets. For example, as players complete missions or win matches, they collect NFT fragments, which can be combined into players' NFTs. These NFTs can be upgraded into club or league NFTs, granting operational control, tournament access, or share in revenue distribution. All of this is recorded on chain, creating a transparent and immutable record of each asset development history. One NFT can evolve, merge, and be used across multiple SCG titles such as SoccerGo, GolfGo, and BaseballGo, making it persistent, interoperable asset across the ecosystem. In short, the NFT chain is a player-driven asset lifecycle that turns gameplay into a meaningful long-term investment. It redefines NFTs from static items into strategic tools that power a unified Web3 gaming universe. And we chose to build SCG on Solana. The reason is why SCG involves frequent transactions like dice rolls, matches, and NFT crafting, all requiring fast and reliable processing. Solana's high processing speed and ultra low fees make it ideal for delivering this experience without burdening users. We also use a hybrid on-chain, off-chain architecture. Gameplay runs off-chain for speed, while core asset actions are recorded on-chain to ensure transparency and security. Solana's infrastructure enables this system to run smoothly at scale, making it the optimal foundation for global Web3 gaming ecosystem like SCG. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's explain a lot, like why you choose Solana over the other chains. And I want to also wondering something about the game mechanism itself. So it do sounds like there's some kind of monopoly style gameplay, and with the sports and matches. So how does the system could be work, and what is the differences between the Genesis NFT and generated NFT?
Okay, SCG is inspired by the success of Monopoly Go, which surpassed 1 billion US dollar in revenue within 7 months and proved the market power of simple dice-based board games. Building on this model, SCG integrates sports matches, NFT-based progression, and a Web3 reward structure. Player roll dice to move across the board, and when landing on a stadium spot, an automatic football match is triggered. Winning a match gives NFT fragments, game currency, and tokens, adding depth and purpose to each move. Even better, SCG transforms gameplay into asset development, allowing players to grow from club level NFTs to league ownership, creating a scalable path of engagement tied directly to the ecosystem. It's not just play, it's a structured growth within a sustainable Web3 economy. So the difference between Genesis NFT and the generated NFT, so in the SCG ecosystem, NFTs are divided into two key types. So the one is Genesis NFT, and the second is a generated NFT, each with distinct functions and value structures. Genesis NFTs are a limited edition asset issued only in the project. Their limited numbers and fixed supply give them premium utility, such as passive income through token rears, access to exclusive features, and league operation rights. Simply holding a Genesis NFT grants ongoing benefits, making them ideal for long-term participants and early supporters. Generated NFTs, on the other hand, earned and created by players through gameplay. By completing matches or missions, players collect NFT fragments, which can be combined into player cards, clubs, or even league NFTs. These assets are actively used within the game to boost performance, unlock content, or increase reward, and can be traded, upgraded, or burned for strategic progression. The value of creation path is clear. Genesis NFTs represent passive economic power, while generated NFTs offer active skill-based growth. When combined, they unlock even greater benefits, allowing players to build high-performing assets with long-term value both in game and in the marketplace.
Thank you. So, like for this point, I guess I also wondering what is the core utility of the token, and especially is when it's inflow within the game, and also like as an independent token itself, and why did you implement a halving model for the NFT insurance as well?
Okay, so the SCG token functions as a multi-utility asset at the core of the SCG ecosystem. Inside the game, it is used to upgrade or combine NFTs, pay for league entry and management, and unlock special functions like extra dice rolls or premium items. Players can also stake an SCG token to receive reward-based NFTs, making the token essential for strategic progression. SCG is not just for spending. It is tied directly to asset growth and competitive gameplay, making each transaction part of players' broader economic path. Outside the game, SCG is used as a settlement currency for NFT marketplace trades. It can be exchanged on external platforms, allowing players to convert their efforts into real value. Genesis NFT holders also receive a share of game revenue distributed in SCG, creating a passive income stream for long-term supporters. In addition, holders gain access to exclusive events, mystery boxes, and token presets not available to general users. In essence, SCG is more than a game token. It's a bridge between player engagement and real economic participation, with growing utility as the ecosystem expands.
Thank you. That make a lot of sense. And I do see you guys also have the DAO government and work
Mhm.
around with the tokens. So, what is the decisions can the players be able to vote on?
Okay. So SCG DAO governance is designed with a dual structure. For broader ecosystem level decisions, such as token supply management, reward pool adjustment, or community fund allocation, SCG token holders will vote and drive direction. This applies to high-level economic and strategic policies. When it comes to in-game operation decisions, like league rules, match reward mechanics, or NFT enhancement logic, SCG will adopt a hybrid model involving both NFT and token holders. In fact, we aim to incorporate not just ownership, but active participation and gameplay contribution into governance right. Ultimately, the DAO is in SCG is not just a voting tool. It's a framework that lets players act as a co-operators of the ecosystem. We believe that in Web3 games, real governance should come from those who actually play and contribute.
By the way, so because we're starting to get dive more into the token itself, and we currently actually have two campaigns is currently running, and the first one is related to today's AMA. We will give like $500 worth of the token for giveaway, and as another one is more the trading competitions because we recently just have the token live, be able to trade on our platforms. And for all the details, please follow our official Twitter account and to see what is exactly the, the the timelines and also like the requirement for each campaign. Let's get back to where we are. So it seems like SCC planning to also tokenize real world revenue streams from the game content. So can you explain a little bit more how this could work?
Yeah, I'd like to mention about regarding our voting system. Can I? May I explain our activity weighted voting system?
Yes, please.
So, okay. So, standard token voting is based purely on how many tokens you hold. The more you own, the more voting power you have. But in SCG, in our ecosystem, we are introducing the concept of activity weighted voting to shift that balance. This means that your level of engagement, such as operating a league, enhancing NFTs, or actively playing the game, can increase your voting influence, even if your token holdings are modest. It's not just about ownership, it's about participation. The goal is to prioritize those who contribute to the ecosystem long term, not just passive holders. In SCG, voting power reflects not only what you hold, but what you do. And that's the key difference in how we see governance evolving in Web3 game. And we are plan to tokenize real world revenue streams from the game contents. So SCG plans to apply an RWA model to fund and expand the new game content, especially when launching new titles or collaborating with external studios. Here's how it works. When you develop a new sports game like golf, basketball, or fishing, or bring in third-party IPs, we will create a dedicated development fund backed by the projected real-world revenues of the content. These might include licensing fee, content royalties, NFT sales, or marketplace earnings. Instead of raising funds centrally, we will tokenize the rights to those future revenue streams, offering them as an on-chain asset. Holders of these RWA linked tokens won't just be supporters. They will have a claim on the real world income generated by the content. This model allows SCG to crowdfund development in decentralized way, while also giving the community direct exposure to real economic value tied to game performance. It's a strategic approach to ensure future growth, transparency, and deeper economic ecosystem participation as we grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. And so, are you explaining to like what is your plan to attract more players, especially for people is pretty new for Web3?
SCG built with Web2 player accessibility in mind from the start. Our core onboarding strategy is based on free-to-play entry point, where users can pay without a wallet or prior crypto knowledge. New players simply sign up and start playing, just like a regular mobile game. Web3 features such as NFTs and token viewers are introduced gradually after onboarding, with tools like one-click wallet creation and email-based wallets to remove technical barriers. We are also tailoring our marketing by region, targeting Web2 audiences in North America, Southeast Asia, and, and the Middle East through influencers partnership, sports communities, and mobile and campaigns. The messaging focuses less on crypto and more on fun, reward-driven gameplay and social competition. Our goal is not to convert crypto users, but to attract mainstream players with great gameplay and then seamlessly introduce them to Web3 benefits when they are ready.
Got it, got it. So, what is your roadmaps? Like, what is the things can be very exciting for 2025?
2025 will be a major milestone for us. In Q3, we are launching our Genesis NFT sale and dedicated marketplace, followed by the official release of SoccerGo in Q4. Around the same time, we plan to begin the rollout of Fishing and Go, with a full launch expected by Q1 2026. On the token side, we're targeting a major exchange listing in Q2 with the goal of securing a T1 exchange listing by the end of this year, further boosting our global Web3 presence.
Thank you. Well, I guess we are very lucky to have the chance to list your token a little bit earlier during your roadmaps. And also, as I said, like during the current campaigns, we have a couple of very exciting things we want to share with the communities and to want to show like how much we care about the project itself and about the community from our end and also from the SCG communities as well. So please stay tuned and to follow our Twitter and to see like the campaigns we're currently launching. So that's pretty much a majority of the questions we're covering today for the AMAs. And it's a big thank you for the Soccer Go team, especially Jane shared a lot of interesting insight with us. And we didn't get a chance to talk with Christina today. More than happy to have you to like speak one or two things at the very end if you're available. I think she has a little bit technical issues about.
Yes, here I am again. So I can speak out a little bit if you give me some opportunities.
Of course, of course. Like, yeah, I get a message saying like you had a hard time to connect with, but please go ahead.
Oh yeah, firstly I'm very apologize. I'm very sorry. I had some technical issues. So I was not able to speak and listen anything. So I mean here I am. Yeah. I This is Katrina from Punkivism, and we are proud to be a creative and strategic partner of SCG. So I just speak a little bit. So I think we think the SCG isn't just an ordinary Web3 gaming company. We truly believe it has the potential to become a groundbreaking global project. So we're thrilled to continue supporting SCG, not only as a partner, but as a believer and as a vision. And I look forward to sharing more of what we are building together in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina. So we're basically covered all the questions we had for today's AMA. And since you're already here, so I want to hear like maybe one or two things you're thinking is going to be extremely exciting for the project itself, and what is the community going to expect?
Actually, when we first saw the project, we knew right away it wasn't just another Web3 game idea. SCG already had a real roadmap, real games in the work, and a powerful vision. And so that is why I'm here today. NFT that live in and evolve across multiple titles, and that kind of cross game utility is what we believe will define the future of Web3 gaming. So we are not just like advising, but we are actively involved in the NFT design and world building and global expansion. And we're excited to help bring this ecosystem to life. And plus that our punkovism used to have the held the over 95 market dominances in Korea. So we know how to like handle the community here. And and I think that we will build on the great community in the future and along with the global. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina, and really appreciate all the insights you guys has been sharing with us, and really appreciate all the people has been joining the AMA with us, and a huge thank you for the people who trying to support the communities for the both end. Thank you again for joining our AMA, and we're looking forward to bring you more exciting project and the conversation in the near future, and see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.